Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janice if you are new here. Today I'm going to show you what I'm eating for breakfast. I did just lose weight, so I wanted to kind of do a series maybe on how I lost the weight I lost. What I did is I cut back my fat and that reduced my calories because fat has a lot of calories per gram than carbs and protein, but we're not going to get into all that. So I just have my pan and I'm going to have one egg. So these are the eggs I always buy. I just think they taste better. I also buy my cage-free egg whites. I know that cage-free is kind of a marketing term. I understand that. I would much rather have pasture-raised organic egg whites, but those are kind of how I balance the price that I pay for my whole eggs. I had my sister over the other day and we grilled and I made some deviled eggs. I normally wouldn't have a deviled egg for breakfast, but I just got done working out at the gym and I'm starving. So I'm gonna eat one of these while we cook. Okay, so what I do is I heat my pan up, obviously. When I was on the carnivore diet about 2 years ago is I was eating a ton of butter. You know, that was part of the protocol. You ate a lot of butter, or you could. That's not like a rule or anything, but that's what I was doing. I was eating too much butter, too much fat, too many calories for me. I know the carnivore diet works for so many people. For me, it was too many calories that I was consuming. So what I do is I let the pan heat up for a minute, and then normally this isn't still wrapped up, but I take my butter, and before I was putting a pretty good sized pat of butter on my pan. But what I do now is I just give it a quick, usually I take the long way and I'll do that really quick. I'll put another quick little bit on there. And then that's heating up, so I'll go ahead and I'll put my egg in. I do one egg. Sometimes I'll do 2 eggs, but usually I just do 1 egg. And then I will take my egg whites, and it's mostly egg whites. So I don't measure. I just pour it in until there's about, I don't know, it covers the whole bottom of the pan. And it gives me a lot of food. And then I also have prosciutto. So I only have 1 left, but that's okay. I usually put 2 or 3 slices. I do have more in the refrigerator. I guess I could get more. 2 or 3 slices. I just lay them on top like that. Just so I'm not hungry. I try to eat enough to where I'm full until lunch. And I usually eat a late lunch. Well, it's already 11:30. I usually eat breakfast around 10:30, something like that. But since I was at the gym, that's why I didn't eat at that point. So I'm just gonna put another slice. And I think the serving size is 2 slices. And 2 slices has 80 calories and 5 grams of fat and 8 grams of protein. So that's cooking up kind of quickly. So I'm gonna turn the heat down. So there's my pepper, my salt, and then I have some garlic powder. And normally I try to have cottage cheese in the house as well. And I will add the cottage cheese to this because that will add more protein, but I forgot I needed it and just came straight home after the gym. So what I do is I just mix this and I leave the yolk until the last second because I like my yolk kind of runny. I turn it off and then I'll kind of crack the yolk. That's it, you guys. That is my breakfast. That takes me usually 5 minutes to make, and it's a lot of food and it fills me up until lunchtime. And I've been eating lunch maybe around anywhere between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But that's it. That's all I do. And you can add, of course, I don't add cheese. I used to eat a lot more cheese also, but I don't add cheese generally just because it adds fat and calories, and this fills me up a lot. I just started eating lower fat, lower calorie. And what this does with the egg whites is it's high protein and not very many calories. So you get a lot of food when you add things like egg whites to your food. So also a lot of times if I'm making ground turkey, I'll add egg whites to it also, because that kind of plumps up your meal with a lot of protein but not so many calories. And when you're already making meat like ground turkey, ground chicken, ground beef, I think that those are all good options. But if you want to kind of add more volume to that, egg whites are a great option. So is cottage cheese, because cottage cheese is high in protein as well. And I used to do the full fat cottage cheese when I was doing carnivore, but now I do the low fat cottage cheese. I think it's the 1%, and I do the Good. I think the brand is Good. I really like that brand. So anyway, you guys, that's what I do for breakfast on most days. I will do more videos in the future if you guys found this interesting, of showing you different things I might do, but generally speaking, that's what I do for breakfast every day. It fills me up. It gives me the calories and the protein that I'm looking to get. So I'll do what I eat for lunch and what I eat for dinner in the future, and you'll see that my dinner has my fiber in it. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.